Okay, so my name is Mario Ruiz, and this is my research project. The way I did it is in the form of a podcast. Today, I will be interviewing a college student and a high school student. So first off, we have a college student. He is my friend. He attends Young Harris College, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
So please introduce yourself.
My name's Jose. I'm a freshman at Young Harris College. That's what I said.
Okay. So my name is Mario Ruiz. Also, like you said, Will. That's my nickname.
Oh,
It's not my name. my fault.
Yeah.
So my first question to you is, what do you tend to eat? Like, be honest.
So at my calf at Young Harris, it's usually, I'd like to say the same foods, just in a different variety. Like, it'll always be some form of meat with rice, and then in another section it'll always be like some form of pasta. Like, as in, like, when I say different variety, I mean like it'll be pasta with like either bolognese sauce or just Alfredo sauce, and then other
Yeah.
days it'll be with shrimp,
Because
meat, things like that.
Yeah, because over here at Kennesaw, we have kind of like the same thing. We have our cafes, but like right dead in the center, like right as you walk in, there's like a dessert shop. Like we have coffees, lattes, like right as you walk in, and then right behind it you have desserts. On your right, like right as you walk into your right, you have the pizzas, like you said. On our left, we have I don't really go there, but it's like more Chinese, Mexican style.
Right.
And then you also have your American and your, I guess, your chicken and fried rice on that
Yeah.
side. But it's like the way when you walk in, I feel like that's a struggle for a lot of students because you want to eat sugar and that just doesn't go well. But so like you said, in your cafe, what's it called?
Yeah.
Cafe, right?
Yeah.
There's other students in there with you, correct?
Yeah.
What do you see them eating? You know? Do you
Yeah.
see them choosing the greens, or do you see them choosing the chicken and fried rice? Like,
Nah, honestly, most of the time I see them choosing kind of the same thing as me. It's like some form of meat with either rice or pasta, or sometimes like all three. But
Yeah.
it's usually the same thing. But there is, I do see a couple of students who do tend to, because we have like a burger bar every day.
yeah,
They tend to go for like a
Just the
burger,
burger.
fries, and some dessert.
yeah. Because the same thing at Kennesaw. Like, I go there a lot. I go to our dining hall a lot, and on my right, I be seeing people with pizza. But on my left, I see the people with salads. The chicken sandwiches that they grill. Because
Yeah.
we also have the same thing.
Yeah.
But there's also the same people that I see almost every time because I go there a lot. Like I'm one of the frequent people that go there, and I try to balance myself out too. But I also see them, like the people that go there every single day with the same set of burger, fries, and Coke.
Yeah.
And a lot of students when they're in college, for 4 years, they go through the weight change.
Yeah.
And that follows with psychological problems. And so, there was a study by the NIH that 55% of students actually, go through weight changing, and the main factor when it comes to depression is weight gain. So my question to you is, how do you cope with the stress that school brings with?
I mean, honestly, I probably wouldn't say I'm like the most.
Or do you cope with school? And
I-
if so, how?
Yeah, I feel like I like to think that I do cope with school. Honestly, most of the time, probably not the healthiest way, but by sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Like when things overwhelm me, like schoolwork, activities, making sure I get everything done, like it does tend to overwhelm me, but I usually just tend to take a nap. If that doesn't work, I'll wake up, I'll take a shower,
Yeah.
and then try and get some work done. But that's how I usually tend to cope with like that anxiety, I guess.
So there was a final study that I had researched that by the CEC that physical activity helps coping with depression, with weight, and also enhances brain activity. So, do you go to the gym?
Yeah, I do go to the gym 5 to 6 times out of the week.
Yeah.
I've never really thought of it as like a form of like a coping
Yeah, because
mechanism.
it's actually considered a therapeutic agent. Like it actually does help with,
Yeah.
with your day-to-day life. So do you think that could have possibly been one of the things that help you?
Yeah, now that you bring it up, I think it's definitely helped me. I've never really thought of it that way, but I think it's definitely helped me release some stress, or give me something to do instead of like my brain overthinking. You know?
Because I'm currently, a college student like you, and I haven't been able to go to the gym, and because we would go a lot of times,
Right.
like beginning of the year,
Yeah.
and we haven't been going at the same time, and I haven't been going myself, and I feel like it has taken a toll because I personally thought of working out as a therapeutic agent, and it helped for sure. But since right now that I haven't been able to go, a lot of emotions have came on me because of school, obviously being like 50%.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Okay, so now I will be talking to a high school student. So, Bilal, thank you very much
Of course, no
for this
problem.
interview.
Pleasure.
We'll try-
Future owl. Right here.
we'll highlight that. I like that.
Okay, so now we are back with high school student. My sister here, she attends high school. What's your name?
Ari.
Okay. So basically, I have just a simple question for you. What do you eat at school, home, just on your day-to-day basis? Like when you wake up on Monday morning, what do you eat?
I eat lunch and breakfast at school, and I eat whatever is at home. And sometimes I'll go out to eat. And at school, I eat like the lunch,
Like, does it have like fruit, vegetables?
Yeah.
Does it have like?
they give us fruit, and then they give us like I usually eat the chicken nuggets or the cheeseburger, and then they give us fries or like potatoes, and then I always eat their pineapples and or their oranges, and then or their apples, and then I get my ketchup.
What do you drink?
Water.
Water. And then yeah, you said you also have breakfast at school. My other question is, again, with your day-to-day life, what do you do as physical activity?
I play soccer, and I'm in JRTC.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so my quick question to you is school overwhelming to you? Like,
What?
is it overwhelming? Like, is it a lot? Like, do you get stressed out?
Yeah.
What do you do to like cope with it? Like, do you take like study sessions, or do you talk one-on-one with your teachers, or like?
I ask my friends in my classes for help.
Well, okay. Well, thank you very much, and you're welcome to leave. So, in the conclusion that I have made within my podcast with a college and a high school student, everyone has different routes and different lifestyles. But I think that the main thing that comes into play in this is school, because like in high school, I quite remember, having gym class, having school lunch. But once you go into college, it's more, yes, it's more freedom, but again, it's more freedom. You have to do everything on your own, and I just think sometimes that's what takes a big toll on our student lives, But like I have said in my essays, that there is ways where you can work on a better lifestyle, and the way that I personally think is best is trying to do a lot more physical activity, whether that's running, walking, or playing, or going to the gym. But yes, thank you very much. Have a great day.